Hello everyone. In this video, we will see about cloud service models. In cloud service model, there's five types of models or service that the cloud service model provide. First one is infrastructure as a service. Second one, platform as a service, and third one is a software as a service and identity. And the fourth one is the identity as a service, and the last one is a network as a service. So these are the types of cloud service model. In the onward of this video, we will see each service model one by one, their advantages and their disadvantages. So let's start with the first one, the infrastructure. Before start infrastructure, let's see the overview of this cloud service model. The cloud service model, in the private models, we have managed all the things like application, runtime, security integration, database, servers, virtualization, server SW, storage, networking. If we premise, so we can manage this all. If the infrastructure, if we as a service, infrastructure as a service, uh, we have to manage database, security and integration, runtime and application, and the other part is managed by vendor, our cloud vendor those provide cloud service. That will then he will be manage this part, server, visualization and server, and then next storage and networking. And platform, if we use only platform we use platform as a service, then we have to manage only application and all the other things, that runtime, security, integration, database, and the internet, all up to network. This will manage by vendor, cloud service vendor will be managed. So these are the just overview of cloud service models. Let's start with the first one, infrastructure as a service. This is the picture for the infrastructure as a service. Here, the end users, starting from the software owner. We have, we are, I am a developer, so I have software and virtual machine. Then the next is the other part here. From here, as vendor, infrastructure as a service vendor will be manage my storage. Virtual machine is then uploaded on storage, and the storage will be managed by vendor. And the virtual machine, our virtual machine automation also managed by vendor, and the virtual machine is developed and started, and then computer power to compute power, and the load balancer and firewall. So these all things will be managed as vendors. As vendor will be manage this part, and then user will be interact our application or software. So this is the overview for overview for image of SaaS as a service. Let's see their definition. It's a definition. Infrastructure as a service provide access to fundamental resources such as physical machines, virtual storage, etc. Apart from these resources, thus Iaas, in the infrastructure as a service, also called the Iaas, also offers virtual machine disk storage, virtual local area networks VLANs, and load balancer, and IP address and software bundles. This also as will offer these all services. And the advantage of infrastructure as a service, here is some advantages. Dynamically select CPU. It can be we can select dynamically, select CPU, memory and storage configuration as per our requirement. So we can select any any we can select dynamically all this CPU memory and power storage according to our needs, and easily access the broad computing power available on the as cloud computing platform. And the third one is the easily removing the need for investment in rarely used IT hardware. It will also provide easily removal the services that we are not use, not hardware that we are not using, or we don't have required that hardware, so we can easily remove. IT infrastructure is handled by as cloud computing platform vendors. So here the IT infrastructure is handled by as cloud computing platform vendors. So these are the advantages of as a infrastructure as a service model. Dynamically, it will offer dynamically select the power, all the power and storage, and the easily accessible the broad computing power, and easily removal of unused hardware. And it has disadvantages of disadvantages. So this as cloud computing platform model totally dependent on internet. This is the your first disadvantage of as cloud computing platform. As is also dependent on availability of virtualization services. So this is on also dependent on virtualization service. Require training to learn how to manage new infrastructure. It's required training to learn how require training to learn how the manage infrastructure. Having issues regarding data security due to multi-tenant architecture. It has some issues regarding data security. So these are the disadvantages of infrastructure as a service model. Thank you. In the next video, we will see another cloud service model.